new Peugeot 2008 first drive. Hello everyone and welcome to a first drive of new Peugeot 2008 with tested three versions: 155 HP petrol, 100 HP diesel and finally 136 HP all-electric prototype. It's going to be three different stories. Enjoy by watching. We are testing now Peugeot with 1.2 petrol engine, 155 HP, 240 Nm torque and 8-speed automatic transmission. The new 2008 is the latest compact crossover. It's an extension of the spirit of the successful 2008 in a smaller, less expensive package. As you know, the compact crossover class is full of rivals, new Renault Captur and Skoda Kamiq among them, and new 2008 is ready for competition. Like the Peugeot 208, the 2008 sits on the PSA brand's latest CMP small car platform. Meanwhile, it's only 150 mm shorter than 3008, which one sits on the big MP2 architecture. If you compare new 2008 to the previous version, it's bigger and heavier, new one about 140 mm longer than predecessor. The old LED lighting features claw and funk-like daytime running lights. GT line models withdraw first, get 18-inch diamond-cut alloy wheels, a black tailgate spoiler, a contrasting black roof, a dark chrome radiator grille and a sporty body kit with a matte chrome chin spoiler and a fog diffuser. The black roof is standard on top GT and GT line cars. Inside the 2008 carries most of its layout over from Peugeot 208. Interior quality is excellent. There are most of touch surfaces. The central section of the dashboard wraps into the doors. The features a carbon fiber-like finish that's soft to the touch. Peugeot 2008 GT gets a panoramic glass sunroof and an interior trimmed in Alcantara and fabric. Buyers also get a host of additional safety equipment, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist and active blind spot monitoring. You can also choose a premium Focal, as French says, surround sound stereo system. It's paired with a 12-channel 515V amplifier. The sound is great, as usual from Focal. In the options, multi-way electrically adjustable Napa leather front seats with a massage function for the driver. The new model has a more space inside than the outgoing 2008, thanks to 30mm longer wheelbase and an increase in width of 30mm. The latest cockpit looks perfect. The dials themselves are placed above a small steering wheel, and the last one gives for my 192 cm or 6.3 feet tall more space for my legs. From lock to lock about 2.75 tons. And look at the 3 dimensions effect. The instrument pack now has several distinct layers. For example, the navigation icon and the speed reading appear to float above the other displays, and so on. Buyers of the GT version also get a larger 10-inch touchscreen infotainment system instead of 5 or 7-inch, with built-in navigation, a reversing camera and both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto apps. There is a driving mode selector: Eco, Normal and Sport. Shift and park by wire. The 8-speed gearbox control is 100% electric, allowing easy and intuitive operation. As I said before, there is more space inside, especially for a rear tall passenger is sitting comfortably behind a tall driver. The legroom has increased noticeably. There is plenty of foot room under the front seats, and headroom is pretty good too. There is a tunnel between rear passengers. It needs for EV version. The length of 4.30 meters and the wheelbase of 2.60 meters also give it a comfortable boot volume from 434 to 1467 liters of luggage space. It's above average for the class. The 1.2-liter turbocharged petrol comes with either 100 HP, 130 HP and 155 horsepower. Being a crossover, there is no four-wheel drive, except grip control in options. If you are disappointed about that, please watch our off-road test drive of Peugeot 2008 without grip control. At least front-wheel drive, ground clearance about 150mm and 200mm gap by a front bumper are going to be enough for easy off-road experience. Inside a small city, 2008 feels itself like a fish in the water. The steering is light at maneuvering speed in the town, then summoning a nice blend of weight and responsiveness on the country roads and motorway cruises. For me, the 2008 is a very comfortable to drive SUV. Look at that! It might view from the car. Outside mirror, dials and display of multimedia are being at the same horizontal line, which one between them and the road. I control everything. Excellent! And it's not so noisy inside at high speed, isn't it? There is only some wind whistle around the side mirrors. The sound of the 3-cylinder petrol engine so muted they appear to be coming from other cars. In the motorway, I take the fuel consumption in Eco mode. It's about 6.5 liters per 100 kilometers, with average speed 84 kilometers per hour with 2 persons inside. Acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour takes about 8 seconds. And 6 seconds from 80 to 120 kilometers per hour. A kickdown in Eco mode is not so bad. Of course, when I do it, the Eco settings are changed automatically. The 2008 is very stable on the road, even at high-speed cornering. The lane departure avoidance system works well. I changed from Eco to Sport manual mode. It has another settings for acceleration in automatic transmission. Sorry, the normal mode is not so impressive to drive on that kind of road, especially for acceleration from the curve. The 2008 feels stable and precise through corners again, and the ride does a good of, let's say, filtering out nasty bumps. The engine is smooth in its power delivery, and the noise is never unpleasant. In manual sport mode, the gears shift up automatically at the limit of revs. The paddles are not on the wheel. It's not so usable even with small steering wheel. The bigger diameter rims amplify every crest and dip in the road. In some places bumpy sections can be quite unpleasant. The suspension has been retuned to cope with the weight, depends about version. The Petrol 2008 handles well and quite agile in the corners in sport mode. There are roll at pitch a little bit. All in all, body control is good, recording each composure rapidly after a sharp deflection. Meantime, as any crossover, Peugeot 2008 has a higher center of gravity. This car is not for dynamic drive. At night, the glows and funks became even brighter. We returned to the lines then to change the gasoline version to diesel. You can see the cornering light by the front fog lights now. The average fuel consumption after 64 km drive takes 9.4 liters per 100 km, with an average speed of 33 km per hour. Our next Peugeot 2008 test will be loaded this week. It has a turbocharged 1.5-liter 4-cylinder diesel. It develops 100 HP and 250 Nm of torque, and is only available with a 6-speed manual transmission. Thanks for watching, subscribe please, and see you soon.